Interchangeability. This is very dangerous stuff. Let's say that you're a smoker and you're addicted to smoking. When you quit, you're going to start eating too much. And then when you quit that, you quickly go on to amphetamines. And if you quit amphetamines, it's so easy to get onto cocaine, just like that. If you're a caffeine addict, it's very easy to become a food addict. If you're a food addict, it's very easy to become a drug addict. These are all very interchangeable. Guys, this is really scary. Is it just availability? Availability is one of them. But the other thing is susceptibility. If we create a susceptible population, a population that's going to be susceptible to addictions, why? Because we're priming them. We're priming the population from a young age, guys. And if you're priming the population into an addiction, they'll move from one addiction to the other to the other. Don't be surprised. Kids who eat right grow up to be solid citizens who will not be addicted to other things and addictive behaviors. It starts from a young age. Everyone out there needs to pay attention to that. It starts with children. It's not about adults. This is all about children as well. Starting at a really young age when they've been trained to eat and drink that way since they were 3 years old. So poly addictions are very hard to treat. These are very difficult to treat. And that's why I like my addiction program, which is basically fast. Get rid of it, but fast, and don't go back onto it. Soft drinks, caffeine and sugar. Look at the combination. Caffeine and sugar, 2 polysubstances. So you see, I'm not talking about one. You're addicted to 2 things. Donuts, look at them. They're full of flour, gluten, sugar, high fructose corn syrup, salt, fat, and chocolate. French fries, full of what? Fat and salt. Milkshake, fat and sugar. Snacks, fat and sugar. These are the combinations. Sweets, sugar, cocoa butter, chocolate, milk, soy lecithin, all addictive. Palm oil, they contain palm oil. Palm oil, horrible, 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 right? Palm oil, hydrogenated and partially hydrogenated fats and salt. Anything you pick up, if there's a label on it, just put it away. Read the labels. 57% of the energy intake in the United States population is from ultra-processed foods. Now that should scare you. Come on, guys. If more than half the calories that you are consuming today come from processed foods, what hope do we have? What happened to real food? No wonder we're not real human beings anymore. This is ultra serious stuff. And if we don't change today, we're going to have a very, very sick population. Forget the sickness, we're going to have a dysfunctional population. Forget dysfunctional population, our kids are going to grow up to be something we don't even know. We have to be very, very vigilant about what's happened. And this change has all happened. All this industrialized processed foods coming on, all for your benefit and convenience, of course. All within the last 80 years. We must completely remove all sugars and sweeteners from our diet. We should not consume flour. We should not consume large amounts of caffeine. I'm still allowing people to drink up to 2 cups of coffee a day. Starches, sweet potatoes, squash, bran, rice, quinoa, buckwheat, all these starches, avoid them. Puffed grains, all cereals. Your children must learn to have proper breakfast, not cereals. Cereals are not a healthy food. Abstinent food plans. So what happens with these cereals? Same thing, they get sugar addicted. Nuts and seeds. If you're allergic to them, you don't want to eat too many nuts and seeds. And be careful what kind of nuts you consume. You know, the nuts are walnuts, pecans, pistachios. I love pistachios because they are very high in prebiotics as well. Prebiotics are the chemicals that go into the gut on which the bacteria feed. So pistachios have one of the highest concentration of prebiotics. That's why I like those nuts. You should all consume some pistachios every night. And then soy, typically GMO, processed, except for tempeh. Avoid soy. Soy is not a health food. Potatoes in all forms, such as French fries, chips, baked and mashed. So processed. We want to eat apricots, pears, apples, peaches, oranges and grapefruit, tangerines, blueberries and raspberries, and that too you should consume in season. No melons, kiwi, banana and grapes, which are typically given to you as a healthy fruit plate, full of sugar. Bananas are the #1 fruit in the United States. Completely overrated. It's high in potassium. No, there's 30 foods that have more potassium in it than bananas. Desired food plants, cold pressed oils, olive oil, avocado oil, flax seeds, coconut oil, and sesame oil. These are good oils, and they're cold pressed. Avoid vegetables and seed oils such as grapeseed oil, sunflower, canola, safflower, cottonseed oil. So even your nuts, I don't mind the nuts, but watch your label. Because if it is roasted in cottonseed oil or soy oil, you're just getting a whole bunch of omega-6 into your body, which is pro-inflammatory. So go and get your nuts raw. That's how they're supposed to be. Raw, not roasted. Desired food plans on vegetables, asparagus, onions. Onions have a lot of inulin. You know what is inulin? It's a prebiotic, right? You're eating not for yourselves only. You're eating for your bacteria. But when you start eating the right stuff, your bacteria are happy, you get a nice diverse microbiome, and these are the foods you should be eating. Onions, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cauliflower, cabbage, carrots, celery, beets, lettuce, spinach, pepper, eggplant, tomatoes, cucumber and zucchini. These are the good foods, good vegetables. Why do I like the Paleolithic diet in general? Because it eliminates all the addictive foods. It's found in studies to be better than a diabetic diet. Paleolithic diet is better than a Mediterranean diet also because grains and dairy are eliminated. And cravings are eliminated quicker and there are less relapses because you get rid of your addictive foods. So choose the diet that you want. That's fine as long as it doesn't contain addictive foods. The best diets in the world are natural diets without addictive foods in it. Because look, otherwise you can go on a gluten-free diet, you can go on a vegan diet, and it's full of addictive foods. Do you get the picture? Cravings are eliminated much quicker when you have foods that are whole without any of those. Avoid the queues. So don't go shopping if you don't have to. And stay away from those inner aisles. And in the home, stay away from the pantry. And don't go to the break room and ride straight home. Don't stop by any fast food place. And avoid the people and food pushes. That's a very big one. Gets together with a friend or he gets together with his buddy. Next thing you know, it's the beers and the pizzas and everything comes out, right? Oh, come on, buddy, you gotta do this, man. No. The answer is no. People pushes. Push people pushes away. And face your delusions. Once you get off the addictions, your brain will wake up, you'll become smarter. You will see. All of a sudden, clarity comes. When clarity comes in you, then you are gonna stick to the diet. Until then, it's a headache because it's like he told me to do that. But when you start telling yourself, I feel so much better when I do this. My brain is so much better. My energy level is so much higher. My clarity is so good. Yes, I'm going to do this. And to do that, there's a price to pay. The price is you have to go through the withdrawal. You're all going to go through withdrawal if you try this. I'm sorry, it's going to happen. Eat outside your normal structure. That's the first thing I tell them. 1 o'clock, you eat your lunch. Don't wait for 1 o'clock. One day go 12 o'clock. Next day go 2 o'clock. So you're messing up that schedule inside your brain. That's how you get off addictions. And then one day just skip the lunch completely. Because what happens is those ghrelin levels will go up exactly at the times that you normally eat. And then you need to find a support group as well that's going to support you. And this one is very big. You must expect some failures. Because if you don't expect a failure and you do fail because you caved in for whatever reason and over the weekend you went out and you binged like crazy, you're going to have a lot of self-loathing. It's going to happen to you. So that will break your dopamine cycle and your cravings will go away. After 3 days, your cravings are gone. And it deconstructs all the maladaptive neural pathways. New pathways will grow in your brain. You'll restore the neurochemical homeostasis. You'll restore your leptin levels. It rewires all your neural prefrontal cortex, increases brain-derived neurotropic factor. I told you that's really important. That comes when you fast. It increases your ketogenesis and metabolic flexibility. Improves intestinal dysbiosis. And then it improves leaky gut. Of course it does, because you're giving the gut a chance to heal. But if you're eating every 2-3 hours and you're eating all this poison, you'll never heal your leaky gut. You're going to feel better about yourself after you've done it. Now your brain can function normally. Improved self-esteem, mood, depression, less pain, improves sleep, eliminates fatty liver, gets rid of sleep apnea, improves insulin sensitivity, reverses your diabetes, and eliminates toxins. And then, of course, promotes the metabolic flexibility. And it's amazing stuff.